Hello, class 12. I'm Dr. Bhawani Adhikari. Today I have brought you a new chapter in with slides. This is an essay, and the title of the essay is Knowledge and Wisdom by Bertrand Russell. Knowledge and Wisdom is an essay written by Bertrand Russell, who is a British philosopher, logician, social critic, and mathematical analyst. This essay differentiates between knowledge and wisdom because they are different things. Knowledge is receiving data and information, but wisdom is the practical application and use of knowledge to create value. Wisdom is gained through learning and practical experience, but not by the process of memorizing. Memorization cannot become the wisdom. Getting knowledge and getting information and data cannot become wisdom. That can be only knowledge, right? Knowledge can be gained through memorization, while wisdom requires learning and practical experience. Learning about the composition of the atom is knowledge, but to keep that atom properly is a wisdom. How to use that atom, how to manage that atom safely and properly for the security of human beings, and to use that atom only for the creation and work or benefit of human being is called wisdom. Knowledge may become harmful unless it is combined with wisdom. So, knowledge must be handled and controlled by wisdom. Comprehensiveness alone is not enough to constitute wisdom. Means understanding everything is alone is not just wisdom. That cannot make wisdom. There must be aware of the end of life in wisdom. Wisdom includes not only intellect but also feelings, emotions, love and care. Right? Man can be wide in knowledge but narrow in his feelings. Wisdom is needed both in public and private life. Wisdom does not have personal prejudice and narrow thoughts, feelings, and emotions. It has a wider, broad thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Listening to the complaints of both Mr. A and Mr. B and solving their hostility is an act of wisdom. If we listen the list of demerits of Mr. A and Mr. B and then just do not solve their problem, rather we make that problem greater, and then that is not a wisdom, that is the misuse of knowledge. But to gain but to get their list of vices and to make them quarrel and increase their enmity is not wisdom, that is the misuse of knowledge. Impartiality, sufficient patience, and the act of selflessness is the sign of wisdom. The essence of wisdom is emancipated. All right, emancipated means okay. Emancipation means freedom from tyranny and to be free from egoism in life. Means the person who is in the process of gaining wisdom must be emancipation, free from any tyranny, dictatorship, unnecessary thirst, and to be free from egoism in life. It should not be proud and egoistic. Being less personal, less concerned with physical states, and more concerned with the public benefit is to achieve growing wisdom. Impartiality constitutes the growth in wisdom. But to get their list of vices and to make them quarrel and increase their enmity is not wisdom, right? So, wisdom can be taught. It must be in the course of education. It is not that wisdom cannot be taught. We should love our neighbors as ourselves to be wise enough. If we want to become just wise or develop wisdom, we must love even our neighbors and others as ourselves. To abandon evil ways, hatred of others, and love all in equal form is the process of wisdom. We must avoid all unjust evil ways, evil thoughts, hatred, and negative feelings to others. The greatest degree of understanding and the smallest degree of use of words is the sign of wisdom. Abraham Lincoln, Elizabeth I in England, and Henry IV in France acted with wisdom even in the crisis of war. Though there was hatred, there were many wars, battles, killing people, one another, they just maintained their position, and they did not become just they did not misuse their knowledge, and they maintained their wisdom. Wisdom can be taught in some degree with larger intellectual elements, but not in the form of moral instruction. Wisdom is not the idea of giving moral instruction. The specialized knowledge has to do very little in wisdom. There must be wide concept of just knowledge for wisdom. In every increase of knowledge and skill, wisdom is essential and more necessary. The misuse of knowledge is more harmful, and wisdom is necessary to control the misuse of knowledge. The world needs wisdom as it has never needed before, and if knowledge continues to increase, the world will need wisdom in the future, even more than it does now. This essay gives the moral message that knowledge and wisdom must go in hand. The more knowledge we gain, the more wisdom is required to save life and the earth. In fact, the writer has brought the concept of fear. If there is a knowledge and misuse of knowledge, and there is fear of just getting destruction, annihilation, and just okay, misfortune comes in the world. So it is through the concept of fear the writer Bertrand Russell has just asked or requested everyone to apply the wisdom. And wisdom is the seed to control the fear of knowledge. Everywhere there is fear, there is danger, there is risk in knowledge. When knowledge gets properly controlled, when knowledge is properly just saved by the wisdom as a tool, and then it becomes easy to control the misfortune of the world. So that is the concept of fear in almost combined within the knowledge, and it must be saved by the this tool of wisdom. Thank you very much. You can read it and understand it.